Live your passion. Meet 40-year-old Parastus Napolo. Parastus lives his passion. He is a qualified air conditioning and refrigeration technician who today is the owner of a fledgling and successful business, Millennium Refrigeration and Electrical. Hailing from Okathima, Kanangolo near Shikuku in Omusati, his success did not come on a silver platter. Through sheer determination and resolve, he has turned hardship into triumph. This is his story.
You can be anything you want. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be your true self. You can live your passion. Live your passion, yeah.
Refrigeration, it actually includes all your domestic refrigerators, stoves, and do installation of air conditioning and maintaining them also. Because they can create now also dust on the filters. We need to dust them, we need to unblock their drainage and all that, so that the airflow can just be healthy and comfort as much as possible.
Live your passion. From an early age, Parastus has had a keen interest in all things technical. After finishing school, he enrolled at the Ventic Vocational Training Center with his sole objective and focus to qualify as an air conditioning and refrigeration technician. Times were tough, but Parastus devised a way through which to support himself.
As I said, Millennium growth started while I was at school, while I was at the vocation. At that time, I don't want to forget also my instructor that I used to steal them away sometimes from lessons. I only reveal this because now I'm out in the industry. They really have supported me in terms of empowering me with the skill and also making my service best, among the best. This is Master Chileshe. Master Chileshe used to be our senior instructor by that time when I was a student here. He's the one who took me through. By then, when I'm almost close to graduate, Master Ikumba was a instructor trainee.
We have got different levels in the way we take students. We train students from level 1 up to level 3. That's how he is now a competent and a successful businessman in that area. So he mastered the skills in air conditioning and refrigeration.
I have known Napolo for quite a long time, since he was a small kid. He graduated in 2003. From there he went for attachment. After attachment he thought that, no man, I cannot just idling for attachment. Let me go out so that I can help our government to set up a company, whereby he started his own company. And he also attached many students. When it comes for attachment, I cannot talk about it because it's a lot of trainees who undergone his attachment. And also sponsorship. He normally sponsors also trainees who are coming here, not only for air conditioning, but also for other trades.
Live your passion. Soon after graduating and driven by the desire to be his own boss, Parastus trusted that inner voice and went with his gut in registering his company, Millennium Refrigeration and Electrical. Today, the company specializes in the installation of domestic and industrial air conditioning and refrigeration systems.
I was a fortunate one to get a workshop in Old Combon, where I used to be with a gentleman called Fish. He was my classmate, and he's our technical manager now. And after our classes, 5 o'clock, we have to walk from the vocation to our workshop to make sure that the appliances that was received are fixed that night. We actually used to finish our work around 12 to 1 in the night, and we had still to walk back to the vocation. That's how humble beginning was.
In staying true to his passion for the technical and vocational training sector, Parastus makes sure to stay involved in the development and growth of air conditioning and refrigeration as a training discipline. He currently serves on the NTA's technical working group responsible for the development of training curricula in this area. and his company also takes in air conditioning and refrigeration trainee interns.
Actually, in the industry currently, we have a lot of production of Millennium refrigeration because we used to train per session even 10 students from our different branches. And we probably just need necessary support because, you know, the trainees uses materials, they don't know what they do, but we buy those materials and we allow them to mess up. And we don't worry that much because we are contribution to the Vision 2030.
I'm here at Millennium doing my job attachment for 3 months. I hope till next year, January, and I get more knowledge from this company. They train me very well because once I'm here, I just doing electrical. Therefore now I'm doing again refrigeration.
I have passion to train because I know when I train properly, I actually empower the industry. It's us, the industry, that has to make sure that when vocations are training theoretical, the industry, we must really make sure that we do our part because these trainees, they will anyway or anyhow come back in the industry. We need them, but we need to prepare them properly.
Parastus is a firm believer in technical and vocational training and its potential for creating employment. From its humble beginnings at the turn of the century, Millennium Refrigeration and Electrical today employs about 120 permanent and about 40 casual staff at 11 branches countrywide.
Here we have 2 ladies that are on mission. In Millennium Workshop, mostly we have ladies that are fixing domestic appliances.
My name is Parastus. I'm a technician here. I study air conditioning and refrigeration SWVTC. We are referring a gas in the fridge. We are putting out 600 gas.
The R600, it's one of the gas that they introduce to phase out ozone unfriendly refrigerant. Technicians need to be trained about it. And that's why I was part of the review. The curriculum did not include these new gases. So you have to train your people, you have to send your people to in-service training so that they are upgraded with the market. As much as it's safe on the ozone, it's flammable. So a technician that should handle it should be qualified. She's qualified and she underwent a proper training with such a refrigerant.
Managing a fast-growing enterprise has not been an easy task, but Parastus' story demonstrates that when passion and skills work together in unison, success is sure to follow.
We have a meeting session, always planning meeting with my team. And once we finish with the planning session meeting, we actually also have a player before the guys goes on site, because that's also a tradition. Before the guys go on site, we must definitely have a player. And thereafter, I continue with my meeting.
Today, he has matured into a seasoned entrepreneur who embraces effective workplace communication and planning in his operations. His business acumen has also resulted in his industry peers electing him to serve on the structures of the Namibian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, NCCI.
Vocations, to me, I have passion for it. And I understand that it's only the way to grow this economy. A lot of countries like Germany, they grow their economy through vocations. Because we are talking about people that you train to be the employer of tomorrow. Mostly vocations are designed to create employment, not necessarily to be employed. Yes, colleagues, this is Ms. Joanna, the branch manager of NCCI Window Branch, and mostly we work in hand with her. We let things happen with her mostly.
Mr. Parastus joined the NCCI for the past 7 years, and he has been a member, but for the past 3 years he was elected to be on the EXCO of the Windhoek branch. The EXCO is basically the board of the Windhoek branch. Now the Windhoek branch is one of the 17 branches within the NCCI, therefore taking care of the SMEs within the Commerce region. Now Mr. Parastus as a person has been very actively involved in the activities of the Windhoek branch, and over the past 2 years there has been some significant change in terms of the services that are being offered to the NCCI membership. And I think he has been doing a very good job. We're very proud of him. I think vocational training is one of the most important education sector that the government needs to look at.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be your true self. You can live your passion. Live your passion. Yeah.
Today, Parastus maintains a comfortable and humble lifestyle, virtually free of major personal debt.
Welcome to my home, and this is where my heart is. This one is very important to me because they are the one that give me hope to wake up and hope to come back home. And also when I'm a bit stressed because of business, they are the one who make sure that they cool off my stress if I have any. They say a woman can either make up or destroy you, but this one, she's really making up my dreams to come true.
He is busy with his business, but he is also offering support at home. And the least that we can do for him to succeed in whatever he's doing, make sure that he is having a conducive environment at home that is supporting whatever business ideas that he has.
Ascribing his success to the support he enjoys from his wife and family, Parastus believes in plowing back. As the patron of the Onampila Combined School in Oshana, he is a staunch supporter of the school's excellence program and sponsors cash prizes to the top academic performers annually. His former primary school, Mvula Combined School, named their sports field after him after he invested in sports equipment and in upgrading work.
If I can describe him in one word, I would say he's a selfless man. Try to stop him helping his community. He will come home, he will tell you, Mommy, the few cents that we have left, I think I want to give it to a certain school.
Parastus Napolo, air conditioning and refrigeration technician, entrepreneur, teacher, technical expert, business leader, and philanthropist. His story and passion for what he does teach us that success is not the key to happiness. That, on the contrary, happiness is the key to success. That if you love what you are doing, success is sure to follow.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be your true self. You can live your passion. Live your passion.